Amponsaba answer message way and now they abeka program no
my message of the day no.
Message of the day no. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Dear the woman ma message of the day.
You know, first of all, the Blasters need time to grow. They need a platform to grow. They need a better technical bench to grow. It is a young team. It needs time. We should lower our expectations.
Okay.
So ye draw and ye say, oh, ye be sure be and we should stop it. World Cup isn't AFCON.
Yeah.
It is a different platform. It is the biggest stage of football. Team Nairiko 2006, 2010, and 2014 is not the same.
Okay.
This is a new crop of players. So far Fatawi Chaku, now for Afenajaya. Between them, they don't even have 12 caps for Ghana. Okay. So for two players here, you're attacking. Only 12 cap for Ghana. They have 10 months, let's say 7 months. Between their prepared grounds, no. Now, you hope we say good form from their team. More minutes from their team. No more picky pieces. No more team will grow at their best support performance in the next World Cup. But my and Tamni part in dying and continue patenting.
I see.
The team that we are playing have a quality, they have experience, and they've shown consistency from the very first day.
Okay.
So when you're Ghana near the Uruguay and Portugal group, be fair to yourself. It is not an easy group.
What's that? No.
And now I'm stating fact. Uruguay have won 2 World Cups, 1930, 1950. From 2006, they bar. Almost all my buyer be declining. No more here change of coaching. And almost Pam Washington Oscar Tabares did Diego Alonso buy 5 games on Mulusubi. I agree Cavani is a declining. Luis Suarez a declining. But the reality is that team they will be our stars. The Portugal team, apart from semi-final in 1966 and semi-final in 2006, you know, coach here in the group, show enormous quality. You will say we been a high and may lose to Portugal. But after the 2014 World Cup, the Portugal national team, I agree, said they struggled in the qualifiers. But for our coach Portugal for the shoes, look at the quality that they present on the table. Look at their bench and look at the players of Mania Kola. And yes, me but I'm stating fact. I see a 2 year boss and you lower your expectations. And with time, see a 2 year, we can be the surprise package. But for now, you're 2 year boss.
Oh, my one cassa on GD, so with my Bibia, who say to me, bum. You know, echo, yeah, dear, Miss Ru, why she are, we dear, Graham, and Queen, and won't deal with. But how did you show me so bad to me? It
is the reason why England have gone close to 52 years without a trophy. Tournament be a beje. If we are the team be almost a favorite have they won anything? No. We've gone 40 years without an AFCON. It is because of that attitude. I'm not saying so in your confidence and yet. But you know, you can lay low just like with me and stay low. No, I quite. No, I prepare for us.
Ghana for crash. I say, the GDA team no my Christian Karembo.
Yes, I may
former French international. Since you're the sporting director, my Olympiacos.
Yes,
World Cup winner.
World Cup winner
and Champions League
also
winner.
5 African countries in or GD said Ghana former countries in Africa.
Okay, no money draw. No, I watch him. They say or say. He feels Ghana is coming to repeat what they did in 2006 and 2010. Okay, I know money are drawn. Call Christian Karembu and ask him the same question.
Yes, draw no, na so maya na so money. Or say Ghana
better. You know, I say me share better. And I say,
asking Obia.
And I say, okay, you know, no money draw.
Because Ghana, it's me Nigeria free mono. To say. And the man has confidence.
And you know, I'm saying that
I watch and
you fair OBM.
All right.
Me say me share. And after the draw, meet Christian Karembo and ask him say Ghana in the group of Uruguay and Portugal. No. About the question, no. And now the narration will change. Me fair OBM. You know what analysis will put Ghana ahead of Portugal at the World Cup? Okay.
The pain yesterday is again today. Uruguay will meet their meter in the World Cup on another soil. It's revenge time. Suraj, Udwe Efri Sehi, Asarin So, and Abre. I greet my friend Atobra and Abulai. Happy Ramadan to all Muslims. Atobra, Okay, be an I water brebi. Now, we won't be a Mr. Fama, ye ato brazo. We say the Hunsam no Kentema. It's revenge time as the Black Stars clash with Uruguay after 12 years. Where if you Raskinki, would free Krobenso and a brain. Ye free Raskinki swa. Why so na yeko, Mr. Dujemfi, Badu Senior High School. Una the way a brain. Good morning, facilitator. He who goes into a competition with apprehension loses in advance. We the Black Stars don't fear any country in the group. We'll go there to make positive statements. Mr. Du Jemfi, Badu Senior High School, una the way and so Mr. Du Jemfi, okay, you have to count the one fe. You may church and come later. My message is now many Rashford watching live from Ejuso. Rashford Sijo and your amazing sports crew. Please, assessing the Black Stars of Ghana, the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, and the Teranga Lions of Senegal, which country do you think stands the highest chance of qualifying to the knockout stage from their respective groups? Please, this question goes to my boss man, Andy Kerm. Andy,
say a shot from World Cup near the BP Africa camp. Yeah, and I'm can
there be the come.
Abruchi, Nazania Africa, Ghana there last. So, person who said, say your questions on Fridays are almost tell Busapa say World Cup and the champions to the end of Oslo. So, person who say World Cup or through chair tournament to be check it from after Ghana ball playoff New Year, no European playoff, no, the Baby Sine, will be a ref say a bomb major leagues across Europe.
Yeah.
It is because of the euphoria and the fever of the World Cup.
Yeah.
The 22nd World Cup now be hosted in Qatar. Akata bibi aso. Unteche. Dabi unte say and the David Italia. Obianim say David Italia hone. Obianim say Sevilla and Barcelona ebo. Leicester City, Manchester United won't take.
Behind early kickoff. Liverpool.
Liverpool, Watford.
Watford.
Daddy.
Winning, table, no talk.
Obia refi.
Sergio Kwan and Ebiza no as Champions League of Confederation.
Unteche. Until my no Mobusa Champions League in the World Cup and the end of Watford. We enough evidence to tell you, say the biggest stage of football and una in November by Barcelona. Just a draw. Akata bibia so, and it is all over the place.
Now he stayed there, hold on, a host two final games in the qualifying. But Bia Bomo, Bia, you know what is supposed to do?
Yes.
Here the course so
Abiola.
Abiola. Here the course so
Mohammed V.
Yes.
Nako Senegal for no. Bia, you know Bia. Now also here, stadium aye kama will be a chroma so what no. And what the boss are match.
World Cup is World Cup.
Hey, stage, you need big brain, you need big players, you need top quality and so on. Why is it better? Into World Cup, you know, in the tournament.
It's so a course Super Eagles dressing room after the game.
Yes.
Players almost super.
Yes. Now, share their supporters, just because Nigeria and World Cup. The Omakwe no World Cup, I just round of 16 twice. Share Algeria for no. Omo to nyema ba park so sansa no benya equalizer no na second goal ni san ba he de nkonwa mono no omo tugu sa South Africa for you know omo World Cup omo ko he hwe order Ghana show omo one day no take omo more than a month dey be anom ka ho ase. That is the biggest stage. Italian for no and omo se chile mobile yam pam ni free national team ni and Mauricio Sarri say omo national team no omo ka chile 30 years Italian football na ka chile 30 years. Into January, that's World Cup.
Okay.
And you didn't quite miss out. You know, so here draw down a meeting of old foes, geopolitics, and then revenge. And a certain teams they decided to will be taking. So she England for a group now. First of all, I mean the first group. No mimi group am yede Ghana to mun na January. Senegal ko no. Menim say okaya. Me group na me de Ghana to ma okaya say chese me de me ama we huma yi de me for no. E ho na Senegal kokodi e.
Okay.
And January. So share that group Qatar, Ecuador, Netherlands. Netherlands are in a better position now. E umuso omu team na after we van hard gradually it is picking up. Ecuador for so share Gustavo Alfaro Juma okoye ya. Gradually their team is picking now, but Holland be in a year or Netherlands will be in a better position. And so Oko tournament now these teams now they prepare grounds now. Before our tournament in the fever and no team prepare team very well, so they are in a better position now. Louis Van Gaal and then the guys and the bad news for them they say, guys no mujiri so be take over from Wesley Schneider and then Iron Robin. Those guys progression I stagnant and couldn't build, but we are only hoping say with that unity, with that cohesion, with that team building, Louis Van Gaal gradually building World Cup England, Iran, United States of America. US4 after the Islamic Revolution in 1978, obian in the issues are omoni aferi Iran anya. Na Iran anya the best out of them so far as the World Cup near concern. And to sorry France 98, omunshia and nsem bebre na nipa bebre ka for omo. By wie no na Iran the one la kwa tranchen US4 ni di besine omunshia omo babia na omo di aba bete omo. Now you move to the other side. Obeba benya England against United States of America. Now nsema Christian policy chidi tu dwa. It really tells you how these two teams are prepared grounds and how omo besi assure omo quality to the world game. US4 echo so este. Now that game about so in 1950 Air Brazil or the Belo Horizonte was the first time US4 echo so este against England. Prior to that particular game, now the Sun newspaper the about to say US4 one chance out of 500. Move team they say England. Your point game no. Na di no US4 say England by a goal to nil. Na US SN England samba be share beyond the 2010 World Cup, hoping that and can England for benya chance the ati omo because no omo nso benya qualification to US 94. Na come dey akwa bibi. Unfortunately, England may say out. Omo be share in 2010 World Cup after Nigeria share go no be him say for the first time in 60 years. Omo efe United States of America ba beti omo. General the game ni ba wie no na US for na kwa take in the last minute am asa moment na the best out of England. England are in a better position now, and with the materials available, with the level of consistency and with the level of progression. Omanya in major tournament 2018 semi-final at the World Cup, Euro 2020 final at the World Cup. Hurricane is on form, or more a lot to choose from. Nomde Babesha Christian Pulisic USA there. General England for himself but it is a game clearly fit for the goals and share how are these two teams say England for the first time since 1950 ebenya in a better position to revenge defeat US demo omo ebesine omo ntiminti omo no and I say US be koso ato also no omo di omo hene ahead of my friend England. Argentina nso ho ato omo but ye be kwa konya Robert Lewandowski and the Lionel Messi a match I nyina be pese ye be hwe in that particular group. So we share the Air3 of Mexico. Argentina saw in the round of 16 in 2006, almost in 2010. It is almost share. In as much as I home kakra and your match, another L3. Etimi HT my friend Argentina. Into Lionel Scalonia or see group in a muda but a moon out to the chair because F4. Into ye share the two teams in general. Almost share how Lionel Messi and Lautaro Martinez and Raul Jimenez, the likes of Hector Herrera, and Yamo the Bachelor, Qatar, and the supporters are Mobitimiako, Aquacoshe, Ago Pramane Soma. So who France now who Denmark dear. Next old folks now because a baby almost World Cup no the new and one also. In France 98, no France and Denmark one group. In 2002, no France and Denmark one group. So say about 2018 World Cup, now France and Denmark the same group. And tisene almost about share in 2022 World Cup. The repetition and idea you Argentina versus Nigeria and Bino and I didn't know as media. Ya babenya Denmark and France are Babisha. The French national team no, you know, overwhelming favorite based on experience, based on their history, and based on being defending champion and the quality of materials presented to the table. But you know, the last time in a country edge World Cup as a defender no, your friend Brazil. After Italy in 1934, 1938, Brazil in 1958 in Sweden, and Omsabe in 1962 Chile. Apart from some years in the baby scene, there's no country what the World Cup was a defended. France will be they were the first country in recent times to win the World Cup, and in that group, no bien we send France ni Uruguay and Senegal, and Denmark didn't come qualifier. But ye shall see general Anko ye Emma France for me in that particular group. Again, Atuaso with Italy, Atuaso with Spain, and the Germany so bad Atuaso in 2018. Into the first assignment for the Le Blues in the World Cup in 2022. They say they should qualify from the group stage. And Sani Atepo, and Sana that who do, and Sani Ajetun so my breakages now. You bet me Atepo at over who favorite, and with these materials. With Karim Benzema and Kylian Mbappe, almost a lot are betting are presented, and we are only hoping. Say the champs in Benyane Arsenal right. So it's here France for now. Almost they have quality materials, but coach ne born negative football. And no na omunya that free flowing na come person omunya no. But they shouldn't forget he's a student of the Juventus School of Football, and what do you need? Resource and a matter or a resource oriented type of coach. Na resource anu here. One of the coaches are winning the World Cup as a player and as a coach alongside Mario Zagallo and then Franz Beckenbauer. Into history, so far as the World Cup here concern, Obianim said the champs general unim de the World Cup. Now, you better Germany, Spain in a match at general. You better the repetition of the 2010 World Cup. You know the semi-finals are my friend Spain, share Germany. And che, and Omubabe share in a friendly game. Now she Spain, almost share Germany by 6 goals to 0. But so it's Lothar Matthäus and Ra. Also, Germany. At the World Cup and the tournament, General, Untimi and Darity Omo na Omo World Cup. No, we 2 goals down in the final. Omo Babe teacher 3-2 in 1954 World Cup in Bern. Your friend the miracle of Bern so far as the World Cup near concern. Into Germany there, Omo tournament team. Ebia betting the likes of Musiala, Obehu, Nicolas Sulebon, no Buoma Bomfia. But tournament next start here, a whole album say you are meeting the man shaft. A whole album say you are meeting the experience and the quality. No real no or say a great coach in air coach or bench at the moment. Hansi Flick, the Oya and Bayern Munich, and gradually how he is building the man shaft no and Bomuji say with Thomas Muller and Leroy Sané Serge Gnabry available on Musubiti IBBT. Check out Spain and then Germany Belgium, the superpowers or Mubelgium at the World Cup. Near how both teams will excel at that particular angle. So we share Belgium now, we share Canada now, we share Morocco, ni Croatia there. You can only talk about Croatia how almost so after that excellent performance in 2018 in general, almost so declining. But omu decline no say ukomu bebrebe na say wa follow omu so close la enye wanwa die man nya wanwa say so hwe vida na omu ye main man in the Jan Lovren at the back omu mienu omu wai omu anyini omu performance ni nkobio their main man in midfield in Luka Modric has been on and off obeti am excellent game today and the next game no I off all because wanyini until you need to manage him so well. Massimo Brozovic is available, but nonsense. So what's the dinner? Injis Hanekakra into ultimate mother consistent performance. No, they can only hope. Some Martin Kovacic be room. It won't feel what the amomo. But the game near a bit similar to Avan Rakitic. Tim Pembe is a washer. Omota bench. No, into how the midfield and Avan Perisic, the old guys, Ebeye, Ediama Croatia national team. No, let's not forget Belgium for the Obia can be a perennial underachievers. Almost only a bit of decline after Omoko 2018 World Cup. Check a major tournament Abasu said in Yemeni City and Omo backline Nasser Chadley, Toby Adaveld, who will say Vertogen, Omuni results in the performance Apes Omo de Mano, Omuni Hobio. Abrantia friend Maron Felani is also not available. But as a vessel, we are only hoping say no one in 2018 Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia. No mummy and saying now team group. But and then no yeah, the Cameroon about Beckham. We see about Africa, then may repeat it. But Cameroon in 1994 they were in the group with Brazil. In 2014, no more group with Brazil, and in all those 2 moments, and qualify from the groups. So yeah, share how Switzerland almost so picky years. So what check Euros na Italy group him. So far as a competition, no the qualifiers na ye concern. But say no here said the Italy for easy bread. Now Switzerland for not how they eliminated France from the Euro 2020 now. Now be who said you know more the bonus any. But Vladimir Petkovic, a copy move do no. Gradual one who saw more the bonnet buffem. It's also a friendly match on mobile with a Englander. England almost second train side in a boy, but Switzerland empty me no more. Oh, here Serbia. Almost a lot of players, but you know almost a performance in the Senate here. the likes of Nikola Milinkovic, or he would say Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, Obegan Dudan Tadic, Obegan the likes of Seferovic, but you know, Omunina Modiebono. So Munina Bicham in the national team, I say, and as I team singing out here. Now, me catch our was, I say, oh, check his teams here. Cameroon about the quarter final of the World Cup, Brazil had 5 times, Serbia 4 ball to the semi-finals, Switzerland. Let's not forget, almost to in 1954, no boy to the semi-finals. So it is one grouper. So it's a cheetah. Also, nyafo and also a middle class a competition and pairing will be a share and how Mubesi repeat the last performance on the buy in 2018. Brazil a tip to be the favorite, but general almost also money coaching, team play, and individualism kakra before what me compete with the European teams. European teams not dominated World Cup now after 2002. And so South America is person no show quality, no beji dominance in the Brazil need to work and work harder before me compete with these teams. You know the last one.
Abranti bina or a team. Not afraid program is Papa Ajimai.
Yes.
This is also Qatar Doha.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Okay. Ajimai didn't studio ha or free Ajimatima. No,
the message here come.
Because the message you have branch in studio. To Papa so sa. When you go to me and him. Because I already
Studio Kasadi. Studio Kasadi.
Ajimai so copy Doha Qatar. You know, only Imanum the better so hopa no aboy. Da masepa adima jo husie o Qatar Doha ya do aso ya
mtoto nema na
mtoto nema
mababe pie mo
mtoto nema musisi echi
you know now me do the last group of Ghana but me the Ghana is echi na ma share Portugal, Uruguay and then South Korea. Another group as o pick obia timi about the semi-final of the World Cup pen South Korea in 2002 and no be sine open your friend goose denk the state you know that's to see Krumwa almost in the film. The performance of them and how almost share it, you know, in their history books almost people. And let's not forget that Spain team into South Korea, almost in recent times and after that tournament of performance then so any day. But I'm taking clue from what they did to Germany in the last World Cup. Portugal, this is their 8th time so far as the World Cup near concern. And Makase, after Cristiano Ronaldo and San Obebano, now Portugal team qualify for World Cup and Sampe. But with Ronaldo, they've been consistent from 2006. The baby seen. Forget about the playoff for my boy. They've qualified for the World Cup. But World Cup, no, omo history omo wane say, omo dia is Serbia or G the goalkeeper, no, in 1966. So team do omo board the semi-final and omo board the semi-final in 2006. But Portugal in history who be a World Cup on him. The omo back to the table is very usual. Maka said the last time omo Ghana share me in the group in 2014, almost struggles no more materials after Filipao taking over and the Caesar Academy of Benfica, the Sporting Lisbon Academy and the Porto Academy no. Omo timi raise players. Omo ba be duru so and Portugal were a lot to choose from. So all chef from Raul Patricio, Cedric Soares, Jose Font, Ofobrise Pepe, Ruben Diaz, Nuno Mendes, William Carvalho, Renato Sanchez, Jean Martino, Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafaelio, Diego Jota. Omo were a lot to choose from. Omo de ba World Cup, but you know the beer omo they call it the ba no ma ba be press wa enye. E dia no omo de ba because this is the last time Cristiano Ronaldo ever represented his country at the World Cup. Wa fight bia and a playoff no wa bon dia what him do omo ba be bibi ache de bre bia omo ye no. And I said this time omo say ba no ma ba be flatter to deceive to say the omo World Cup. Omo de material se ba but omo ba se ya na. Manoro Costa ne de command me ama ma ye hwe. But with Ronaldo and Bernardo Silva on between and Sanya Mana and only had you be a share. So for Uruguay 1930 no moji had the Stadio Centenary. And I almost Abeji 1950. Marcel Barbosa history no omo paper Uruguay Kumo because of idea as this Garcia From 1950 the Baby Sine Dinoa Uruguay phone team in the share World Cup na say. Omo ba no mabebo semi-final. Inti Diego Forlan and Rantia no so mobile 2010 you not the World Cup no your name based on his excellent performance or taking the Uruguay team now they do the semi-final. But you know if you want to say nako I had round of 16 I had quarter final I had round of 16 I had quarter final and the Uruguay team net here almost so no kakra inti no mo here coach Obey bold no take a decision. And said you know to do in the last 2 games a team they gonna qualify any. Into Fernando Moserera. Now you're untouchable in the Uruguay national team no and the bench. You say Maria Jimenez, now you're untouchable, and then you say Maria Jimenez at the bench because of the performance of Sebastian Courtois and then Diego Godin. Ronaldo Araujo are picking up from Barcelona, and they are only hoping. So betting you to us, or you will be the Matias Vina for years, Roma, he's still available. Or more midfield of Lucas Torreira, or more a lot, Nathan Nandez, Luis Suarez, Edison Cavani, the likes of Araquita, and Omu or Matias Vicino a lot to choose from. Diego Alonso betting IBB now because of ban the last 5 games won Lusubi. Almost all the professor take a Beko World Cup no. Luis Suarez and so Semeka Ronaldo now may come as Dame so over the something very year. I don't think Luis Suarez be about 2024. I don't think Edison Cavani be about 2024. It is almost will be here for the Uruguay national team. Adi omo team here and so omo team here the 2011 Copa Americano at the amom. After that, Oman struggles how to live up. But in the last minute, Omo team be Biana and only Adi will be here. 2 top teams and we have Ghana that can be a surprise package from that particular group. For me, South Korea are outsiders and Genoa. I don't think Son Heung-min and his charges were enough materials on beating their show quality for the World Cup. It is all about the World Cup draw now. Now Europe's CONMEBOL, CONCACAF and all the continent now. Genoa sana and also
current form. See, 8 months before the World Cup. Bibia bet me players, bibia me a prepare, ubia players.
Bet me a change club, club no form.
The form bet me conform. Bibi ebe baso ansana.
Yes.
But sisia, we sisia. Ghana round of 16 no bet me ram.
You know, it's difficult. I was here, Juma.
Okay.
I was see who say a guys no. Say see you can't mate, you can't jiku. 2 players after you turn up be a ball, yeah, a boy, you be a ball mudini.
Yeah.
Let's hope say jikuniti nemu no bewa. Onye consistent no nya bimo, no nya more minutes more.
Okay.
So nya more minutes ba, we can only hope he grow and grow better. Then ala mate Leicester City no say why no better na. You hope say onya injuries. Na onya fit. Not this season or no any kagla so you na abopa because John Ivan ta prepare. No more be the biasa na Martin so fengro because he here leader we chire. So we check your center backs na on the way experience ba. So the pair and the solidity we chire between the two na Genoa. Yenya sa pair no because countries here bomb this on be perform World Cup in when you go there you can have about 2 center backs. You or more anytime be a do mo be gina bia no almost solidify our defense and one acting as a leader. Nti yen hope so omo Genoa omo betimi abo omo team sa no ma yenji free Walcott. Let's hope the performance of the Maya against Nigeria no obema sa performance no ni team no benya bia bo no grow na ebi kura wonye team kase aba bebo ama ni game na team ya left. Nti our goalkeeper and the 2 center backs Genoa, let's hope they grow, let's hope they get more minutes no mo so live up. Yen hope so do 2 no bebo Maya no ono so at the age of 33, maybe that time about 34. But Daniel Alves is 38 years. He is still one of the best right fullback in the game.
Yeah.
Just hope. So no injury free, onya more minutes, na onya discipline, no onya be bo won the team obe add a lot. Gideon Mensah, obiara fi say blaster no obobida. But that 2 excellent performance or the Maya no, they no obi ani aso. Let's hope sempenim fon ko yin free by politics. Ensa fa Baba Rahman ye man that opportunity. Baba Rahman did 7 years in the Blasters. Wa bobia ye Gideon Mensah so opportunity. No so fan grow. No nya more minutes na general. Ono so fan more to the top. See nya sa ba for we consistent.
So nya number of years awabo na ye ka performance. See awabo than 11. The performance. Nya number of years awabo. Is about 7 years. That's still the performance is better. Actually the only baba. I am for Baba Rahman. Now the years since about 7 years into business movie.
I'm 7 years and they make this years nearby because I'm performing.
It is a performance, man. Can number of years.
Didn't I say about 7 years in who way? The make the immense opportunity.
Okay.
No, some famo.
Okay.
Saddam kind. Now you make food of Thomas Day party. Let's hope so be injury free. Na party ensure the consistency. No my performance no the my against Nigeria or Nigerian. On my view of blaster games.
Yeah.
For me, Kudus also change the team. I ask them one because we be mobile. On change team no call a different club. No so make sure consistent because in the 2 games of boy Genoa for me.
Why impressive?
Oh, that be. Okay. They could do that. I know. Go and watch the South African game. Ball or boy, you know. When Timmy and Bobby in the 2 games, I agree. The situation, the role, and the competition in midfield any the same. but I think Kudus also change the club. Let's hope Afinejan. Say Roma onya bi mo a Cagliari, Hellas Verona, Genoa and all those teams na obekolo wo ho na Genoa wonya more minutes. Let's hope Fatau Ishaku in Sporting Lisbon onya bi mo na onya chance to play in the Premier La Liga, onya chance to play in the UEFA Champions League. Genoa we ne be ma ye players na grow.
Okay.
But omo kono kotena bench. Na omo consistency no any team play na elakea. You know, old coachy players omo nya bi mo in their respective teams are bread.
Okay.
And sa blend we are ye kan nyina. Say ye ka wal kota ya AFCON ye ya. Say ye ka jikuni amata AFCON ye ya. And at least omo ba omo say proud to the AFCON. No omo boy in the competition ayebo. You know ye keep your spine no. Na ye kurem kakra no omo nya more minutes. You know we can do something. Teams are ye ka so omo work up aya de nyina check their spine. It is either they maintain their spine for the last 2-3 years. Check it Brazil, check it France, check it England, check it Belgium. Obo so almost spine no. You get Alisson Becker, you get Marcus Marquinhos Correa, you get Thiago Silva, Casemiro is still available, Neymar is still available. Go to France, Ubenya Hugo Lloris, Ubenya Raphael Varane, Ubenya N'Golo Kante, Ubenya Paul Abili Pogba. Inti the be almost spine na ho. I'm not saying it's spine no na so bi, e mo de bo nso nya me ma ne mo bi. All these teams are American and France. Chomoni is knocking at the doors to be at the heart of midfield. Bruno Guimaraes is knocking at the doors of the Brazilian national team to be at the midfield. But you know, you need time. You need coach out game na say. Tina me catch say Uruguay for no. Now World Cup omo nso omo nkobi. But omo change Washington Oscar Tabares no. Diego Alonso buy 5 games. Yan share adwuma oto adwaye in the last 2 games di Amagana.
Okay.
Wa be change bibia. And we can only hope senyo no na better. Ye benya coach obema a confidence. O ye benya coach obetre so he's on top of a job. Ye benya coach obi di 30 man na own fee. Na you know omotimi aboa ya body team no. I'm looking beyond this World Cup because we've gone 40 years without a trophy. Intime I'm looking beyond this World Cup. Africa teams the chances in the World Cup are very slim. Let's be honest to ourselves. Intime I'm looking beyond this lineup. I'm hoping see a big body to a certain level. Ye share Africa teams in major tournament January. Formality but for the World Cup it is extremely difficult.
Extremely difficult. Shame that makes sense in the city, no. So you your group now. Very difficult. Group of Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. Ghana a bit more top of group, no. Is it not possible? You know, if you are looking at the possibilities, yes. So okay, Senegal. Because Group G, no, they are Brazil, but top of our group. You understand? Yes. And they say, be this second. Says I am fan say this second, or a group, no. You could share Brazil, round of 16. Now have Brazil form on warms, you see. The African nation got the match. You know, later, I'm some remember in 2002. In 2002, Tima a difficult group in Africa, Nigeria and Senegal. Okay. Nigeria were in the group of Sweden, England, and Argentina. Okay. Nigeria for one team. Yeah. So tournament in Argentina for the players who we are seeing in Abai. Saturday no more players in Portugal. Yeah. Ariel Ortega, Lionel Scaloni, Mauricio Pochettino, who are in a name. Oman team and qualify from the group. Senegal got off France. No more World Cup defending champions. Uruguay at Ghana the 1950 World Cup no magic 1930. Nobody thought not Denmark cast a group no. Nobody thought Senegal waiting a free. But after the World after your ball group you know. Now France a free group stage. Now Uruguay and so free more group stage. Can Ghana repeat that feat as Senegal? Yeah, you know it is possible. Yeah. If you are looking at the possibilities, it is possible. But as I said, 10 months we need to build up. We need matches. You know, me and Kobubu Sudan, any Lesotho, any Ethiopia matches in the no, that baby is not yet. Omuria na tite se ope Spain and the Netherlands match or fifth a he needs an European team to test the team because South America only competitor. Yeah, Kwakobo Uruguay, yeah, Kwakobo Portugal, also pay Sudan, Lesotho. That all friendlies now. Europeans national say on African teams. Yes. I will see a high profile. I may call it high profile in Uruguay. In Brazil, I am Argentina match. Okay. Wow. So what I say? Yeah, Uruguay group. See in Brazil, I am Argentina match. Wow. Of the two, we should get one. Now, Portugal, we can play Holland.
because Portugal found the no group of money more.
Okay.
Young teams are similar to Portugal. Okay. So if you are looking at a team that is similar to Portugal, you talk about Spain, you talk about France, or you talk about Netherlands. Almost a free flowing football no more.
Okay.
South Korea, you bet in Japan abo. You bet in any Asian country abo. They are tested. We say European teams in our country. Brazil for just after this or maybe Africa can have a friendly match. You bet him no mabo because some more Cameroon group or more European team. Sane was here. And you can say that. Na ye ji ehun di say ye the team be any bobo be e be no. Daddy. Preparation is very key in tournament.
And the Kerm. Mesa ba oso biom. Mesa ba oso.